Here's the iguana burst. I bought it off of eBay. Put the price and seller up there so you can see it. This one's probably the best quality one so far I've got. Besides that, silver burst is really nice. I did not get a chance to record any before sounds of the pickups. I guess it's really hard to hear them over the compressed audio and then put on YouTube and then listen to back what you listen to it. You probably can't tell the difference anyways between good ones and bad ones. But the only issue is right there, and there's that little dark green line there. It's under the clear. I'm guessing they dripped something there, or it's hard to see. Here's the back side of it. Inside that hole. And this one, I cannot get the cover off. So work on that a bit. And that's what the inside looks like. Looks like they did use some kind of black shielding paint. Little mini pots. Snip. Snip. I don't know if it's getting reused. And that is the Chinese pickup. If you can read that, you can tell what kind it is or what brand. I still got the plastic on it. They do appear to be wax potted. There's waxy stuff all over it. It says 52 on that one. And the other one says 50. And that's what it looks like inside. It's all one piece body. It does look to be mahogany. No tenon, or else there was, and they just machined it all out. That's what it looks. That's what it looks like. They just bored it all out. It's probably a veneer on there, I'd say. Actually, you can see right there, it might be a maple cap. As you can see, the line right there, from here up it's different than down below. Wow. Yeah, it does appear to be a maple cap. That might actually be real wood. That's kind of amazing. There's some better close-ups of that. I mean, it does look like maple. Kind of see the... Let's see if the zoom goes in without going out of focus. See, the neck was milled out. Complimentary dog bark in every video. Not a bad guitar. It's actually, I believe it's nitrocellulose lacquer too. It's got that different feel in it, smell to it, other than, or different than the polyurethane ones on my other guitars. I just don't care for these. They look too cheap and cheesy, even though it's a cheap and choose a guitar. These are all 10mm. One is glued on, or self-adhesive sticker down. I'll probably just leave it for now. The Chinese switch does not look too much different than the actual Switchcraft one. So this is the only thing I'll reuse. Here's my box of parts I accumulated. So we got strings, ferrules for the knobs, because you can only get these knobs with the set screws on them. They have set screws, so you can't use them on the spline shaft unless you use the ferrules. And these pickups, let's see, where do they say what they are? Ah, right there. Let's see, we got CTS pots with variable treble bleed on them. It's already stuck on top, that we, I don't know, figured I'd try them, see what they're like. And then these are the tone pots. And some capacitors here. Tone caps, they call them. These pots have a bottom with a little treble bleed on them, so you don't have to solder in the resistor. You just turn the little knob to bleed off whatever you want, kind of tune it once it's all together. All these holes for the micro mini pots are too small, and these are the pots that will be replacing it, so all the holes need to be reamed out. Used a drill bit before, but it chews the edge out of the wood. I got this reamer bit here. I'm gonna attempt to see how it works. I don't know. We will see if it destroys it, maybe. That's weird, drilled hexagon-shaped holes. And they're all oriented about the same. The flat sides are all, I don't know how that happens. Odd. Open these up, see what wiring diagram they come with. That looks like the 50s style, I think. I'll have to double check. This is the old pickup here. Use the Chinese springs and the tone rider screws. We have the neck pickup. Put a little red dot paint on the wire so I know it's the bridge, even though it's shorter. I don't know, I have been working on this for about an hour as of right now. Let's see what we got. These pots only came with one nut on each one. So usually you set that nut to the height, put this washer on there that rests against the body, and then you need another nut to actually secure it. So at least, so I had to go in my parts bin, get a bunch of extra ones and extra nuts and stuff, that way I can get the right height and get them on. So these are all in right now, and this is the difference between, that is a Chinese jack right here, and this is a Switchcraft one. So you can see the Switchcraft one is a little bit better. Got some of it done already. Let's see, these get bent over for 50s style wiring. Put a little flux on. Now I'm going to try and figure out which one of these wires. Let's see, I have it on the neck pickup. Right now it's switched, so I got to figure out which one of these wires is the neck pickup. So we got resistance, zero resistance. So the red one is not the red one. So the yellow one is the neck pickup. It's going to be tricky. Left-handed. Not too bad, I guess. Get that over to the ground. And there we have the final results there. Not too neat, but I guess it'll do. Now the covers can go back on. Seeing it's a Chinese copy, this one does not fit right. That's why it was so hard to get off. You can see right there, it does not fit right. Needs a little sanding. Adjusting the treble bleeds, it says turn the screw all the way to the right to reduce the amount of treble bypass. Turn it counterclockwise, reduces the amount of treble bypass for a warmer tone. Turn it clockwise, increases the amount for a brighter sound. So we get it mostly all the way clockwise, backed off just a little bit. I don't know, we'll see how it sounds. So put the ferrules on the, so the knobs are all on. A little bit of this. I did put some car wax on it. It's hard to say what the actual fretboard's made out of. It is more of a porous. Let's see. Could be rosewood, I'm not sure. So it's all done, strings are on, the neck relief is set perfect, the intonation is perfect, the string height, bridge height, and the nut height, everything is now perfect. Yet I still don't know if it works, so I guess I will plug it in and see how she sounds. This is the amp. I have it set in another room, cranked up pretty good so that I can hear all the way into my living room. It sounds better that way. These are the settings. Nothing too wild, just straight in with this Nux wireless setup. Works pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay, it's plugged straight into an amp. No effects, no pedals. Volume, everything, tones everything all the way up. It's the bridge pickup. Back to the middle. Bridge again. And the tone controls. Small capacitor in there, so there isn't really much tone change. But anyway, she's all done. Works great. These pickups sound great. I am happy with it. I don't know, it's probably 4 or 5 hours worth of work. Tedious stuff, sanding and polishing the frets and soldering and everything. I guess it's well worth it. This thing, if it were real, it'd probably cost you about $5,000 or $6,000. I have maybe 400 into it at the most, roughly around there. I'd have to double check, but 130 for the pickups. Guitar was $230 maybe shipped, and then the pots, they weren't much. Strings and I guess, yeah, roughly 400. But anyway, that's all you get.